Bonjour everyone and welcome to Magpie Mondays, a return to what used to be an original fixture here back in the day. But you know, Monday is not often a time for us, so it's not Magpie Mondays, it'll be midweek Magpies. Gonna look back, gonna look around the league. It's international break, it's not much to talk about. We've covered Newcastle's win, so we're gonna look around the rest of the Premier League. And there's only one place to start really, and that has to be the Manchester derby yesterday. City's dominance.
Fucking hell.
3-1 win over Man United. That 44 pass goal, man.
Oh, yeah, no. It's naughty that. Like, the ball in, the finish, the build-up. Just everything. It's just what you get from one of the best teams in the league. Like, I don't really think any team in England can compete with Man City at the minute. Like, at the start of the season, that was the case for Liverpool. But I think even Liverpool aren't good enough for them. Like, they're playing like... Fucking Barcelona got beat at the weekend off fucking... Who were they playing? Real Betis.
I don't know, I didn't see that.
I had it on my accumulator, so that was good. Like Man City are just way too dominant, man. Like, spent a lot of money, got the best manager in the world, probably some of the best players. Like David Silva is just fucking timeless.
He's been over for years now. He's been through personal trauma and everything. He's just unreal.
I think he gets better every year. He really is.
Even Aguero's been around for years. You think him in the first one, the league that last night.
Yeah, he has been with them a lot longer than you realise.
And he is getting out. He's got the fucking white hair now. Silver fox, but he's still unreal. But City totally dominant in that game there. Just, you know, Man U are a fucking far cry of the Man U I watched when I was growing up. Like,
without a doubt. Not a shadow.
Park the bus, Man United. I mean, Newcastle did a better job at the Etihad. Only getting beat by one goal, and you know, had a bit more of a goal. Man U's only shot on target was the penalty.
Was it? Fucking hell.
It's horrendous that, like.
It's left and crack that.
And when you consider, like, obviously Man U, 90 million on Pogba. Now he wasn't playing, but you look around, you know, 50 odd million on Martial, and you look around at the investment in the summer, and even having fucking Lingard, Rashford, Martial, and that up front. However, man, you've got to be surely causing more of a threat on the counter and doing more there.
They just couldn't really get in the final third. It was like watching fucking Newcastle.
It was boys against men, wasn't it?
It really was. I think City's just defence. Like, I think that Laporte, I think he's got like 100% record in every game he's played in.
Fucking hell.
Like, he's been classed by. Stones is solid. Even at fullback, like, nothing, just either.
When Pep first came, he had a bit of struggles and he identified the defence as his problem. And he went and spent more on his defence than most fucking countries' defence in the army. Now, it's well documented what he spent 150 to 180 million on 3 fucking wing backs.
On fullbacks and that.
So that's insane. But it's worked and he's got them playing arguably the best football I've ever seen from a Premier League side. Like,
yeah, probably.
Absolutely unreal. Pleasure to watch.
Fucking it, mate.
But anyone else, you've seen no one else can challenge them, but it's the first time ever that top 3 sides in England have went 12 games unbeaten. Chelsea and Liverpool both still unbeaten. First time that's ever happened in history, for after 12 games, 3 teams to still be unbeaten. Obviously Liverpool won their 2-0 against Fulham on the weekend. Chelsea 0-0 draw at home to Everton, but still obviously unbeaten. So it's close, but you can't just see, running away with it. Like. Yeah,
without a doubt. The other teams are now, like, they've all got really good teams. Like, they've got like a good squad, but they've all got like that individual main man now, like in Hazard and Salah. But with City, I would pinpoint their main man being De Bruyne, but he's been injured all season.
Exactly.
Like they didn't need him.
I know.
Like he for me, like Hazard and De Bruyne are the 2 best players in the league for me. But City haven't even fucking played him this season. Like.
Nah, exactly. City can just call upon anyone. I mean, Bernardo Silva comes out of the cold on the bench, been phenomenal.
Like you say, David Silva's getting better with age. Like, you got like Sterling.
Sterling's been unbelievable.
Why in a Man City shirt does he look world class? In an England shirt, he looks like fucking Shola Ramiobi.
I know, it's the press's fault, man. Too much bollocks. I don't know why.
Why did he get a tattoo before the World Cup?
Maybe because he's not surrounded with
fucking hell.
Surrounded with the likes of fucking Silva and that at England. If England had David Silva and fucking Aguero next to him, then maybe a little bit better.
Probably.
But it's still an excuse because he's his own man now. He's been unreal. Rewarded with a 300 grand a week contract now. Just signing a new contract.
It's mad.
I can't get my head around this, you know. 300 grand a week. How can you start even thinking about how to spend 300 grand a week?
Sick of the money in
even
football.
Even the best things you can buy, they just didn't cost that much.
Like, Sterling does get a lot of stick. Like, you'd think, like, is he even worth that much money? Wait, is anyone worth that much money? But in today's market, that's what the elite players are on. And would you think is Sterling worth that much? For Man City, he probably is. Like I say, if he was, if you went off like his England form, I fucking wouldn't give him a fiver. But for Man City, like he probably is he's looking like one of the best players in the world right now.
Oh, he is. For me, one of the best players.
Like Sane and Al. Sane is incredible, but he can't get a look in at the minute.
It's absolutely mental how good City are.
No.
And I tell you what, like it's the owners now, because they're not just building, obviously they get pumped fucking whatever money the manager wants, but it's what they've done around the city and the academy and everything. The little pitches they've built next to the Etihad campus. It's not just the Etihad Stadium, is it?
They put loads in the academy in the area. Just like I said, built the whole campus, not just a stadium, but training facilities and like
6
everything.
Pitches, fucking centres for the youth lads or the sleepover and that. It's fucking mental. Well, gone from the top of the league to the bottom of the league now. Newcastle 14th, thankfully. However, it is only 1 point off the relegation zone. Fulham yesterday and all were unlucky, in my opinion, away to Liverpool. Like they did well. Mitrovic had that goal disallowed. They're rock bottom of the league. Cardiff got a big win on the weekend. Home to Brighton, last minute winner that shouldn't have stood either.
Every team in the bottom, a win is crucial, as Newcastle's proven for the last 2 weeks. Like we've gone from 19th to 14th, and now there's still only 1 point in it, but that looks a fucking hell of a lot better on paper. Like so, 3 points is huge. So for teams like Cardiff to get 3 points and get themselves try and scrape their way out, like it's massive. And
I mean, in and around there, and I've got Southampton who've said that Dave Marquis is going to keep his job for the foreseeable future. I mean, they got a 1-1 at home, plenty of draws this weekend. Is he going to accumulate on?
Yeah, didn't do very well there.
But that's how tight it's going to be. You can see they've been at for the rest of the season, can't you?
Yeah. It makes it interesting, and like if there's like 6-7 teams in battling relegation, 3 at the top, like. It's good, man. It's good to watch as a neutral. It's just a shame Newcastle is fucking bang in the middle of in relegation. But
it makes wins more, doesn't it? Because you would beat Watford and Bournemouth, you'd be like, nah, beat Watford.
So if you're sitting like
if
you're sitting like mid-table and you're beating Watford and Bournemouth, you're like, yeah, it's a good win that. But when you're at the bottom of the league, every win
makes the victories feel huge. I mean, and you know what's it with Newcastle? It's always going to be a fucking roller coaster. But I mean, looking at the bottom of the table there, we're still going with the pre-season predictions. We're quarter of the way into the season now, 12 games in.
When I say Cardiff, Huddersfield and Brighton, Brighton.
I think that's the exact one I picked now.
I think Brighton will stay up. I'm surprised how shit Fulham's doing. Start of the season, everyone were proper on their dick over like their signings, and they did make some good signings, and they started the season really well, but now they're rock bottom. Like only 1 win or something.
Concede shit loads of goals. That's why. But
it
is surprising.
They didn't play Alfie Mawson. They spent fucking 20 million or something on Alfie Mawson.
I didn't get that. Maybe a little feud.
So if you look at that team, they've got experience and they've got some decent players there. It was Wolves.
100 million.
Is that what they spent now? Fucking hell.
And sitting rock bottom.
They've got a fucking rich owner. He'll pump the money in, but
he'll pull them out of it, won't he?
It looks like. I think they just need maybe a better manager.
If they got themselves through the championship, on there, but the championship you get away with more attacking style. There's always high score lines, and the strikers obviously aren't as good. They'll miss 2 or 3, but in the Premier League you get punished like that. So that's been the difference.
Well, the front three of Schürrle, Mitrovic, and Sessegnon. That's naughty. That
it's fucking unreal.
The fucking two would have that. I'll take that in a heartbeat.
I think a lot of even you look at top 10, top 12 teams. Would have a bit of that.
That's fucking class. They've got some decent players in the back and all.
I've got like Tom Cairney in that now. Midfielders.
I'm a big fan of Alfie Mawson. I don't know why he's not getting a game there, especially when they're conceding so many goals.
Looking around the rest of the league, Europe pushes going. West Ham, only a couple of places above us. Bournemouth and Watford there, 6th and 7th, that we beat recently.
Yeah.
Man United and 8th behind Bournemouth and Watford.
Shearer.
Other than that, it looks about right with Leicester and Everton there, 10th and 9th. Ghana, Arsenal and Spurs, the usual battling out there for 4th place.
It is interesting. Where's Burnley? Burnley's in 15th, so they got
below us now.
So they got 6th last season, and now Bournemouth's in there. That's interesting. I didn't really think anyone would predict that at the start of the season. Maybe it's a roundabout there.
It's hit Burnley.
And Taylor said Burnley would get relegated, and we were all like, what? Fuck off! After last season, no chance.
All the grief Geordie Rick gets, and he tipped England to go into the semi-finals of the fucking World Cup.
That happened, Fucking.
Maybe have his tits, but sometimes pulls it in the bag.
Fucking Mystic Rick.
Mystic Rick.
Wolves having a decent season, to be fair. Like,
yeah, they should have won yesterday at Arsenal.
I didn't really see many of the games yesterday other than the Manchester derby.
The Leno was outstanding. Leno got a 10 on his player ratings on AFTV, and he deserved it. Like, if it wasn't for him, they would have got beat. They hit the bar and all. They just caused them so many problems on the counter. Really, really good side.
Their stats are just bang in the middle though. Like 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses, and a -1 goal difference. So
you've got to say though, sitting in 11th M with where they're at there, 16 points. To come up from the Championship and be doing that well, you know what I mean? That's a very good start of the season.
Yeah, I didn't really think they were going to have that good of a year because like they were another team who everyone was just sucking off at the start of the season, like because they got like some class players in, and everyone was going to say, oh, like, oh, they're going to get Europa League. I was like, oh, put the brakes on, sunshine. Like it's Wolves, sorry. Like, coming up from the Premier League isn't easy as we know.
Geordie Rick might have tipped Newcastle for Champions League, but when I was down Channel 4 first time round, the Wolves fans said they would get Champions League this season. So that's
in a few years if they build up, possibly. But so they're sitting in 11th now, like bang middle stats, 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. That's average for a team like Wolves, to be fair. Just coming up, like I know they've got some good players, but I didn't expect them to get top 10. I think like 11th's a good result for them. Like, it's realistic.
Let us know what you think, what you make of the table. Nearly a quarter way through the season there, 12 games out of 38 played. International break, sum it up for us there. Who do you think is going to go down? Who's going to win the league? And to finish the podcast this week, we are doing the weekly wanker. Which has to be, this week, the referee in the Southampton versus Watford game there. Charlie Austin's goal, that was wrongly disallowed. The referee thought it hit Yoshida on the way in. Clearly fucking didn't. Should have been a goal. Would have put Southampton 2-0 up. Would have steered them a little bit of way out of trouble. Bit of leeway there, but your Mark Hughes was good. That was given because you know his job is well and truly on the line.
That's the suck for me.
Austin, you know, he's raging that Callum Wilson was getting called instead of him. He's thinking, I used to be England's next best thing. He's getting nowhere near England, said he needs to get his goal tally up.
Yeah.
And then the referee wrongly disallows his goal. I'm sure the best part of all this, you've seen Austin's post-match interview where he's having a rant. And then the edited version now that even made Match of the Day too, the Park Life, where someone's put it in. And to be fair, I think it's great that we've actually seen an honest, passionate reaction from a player for a change.
Yeah, no. Everyone's too political these days. Like, they don't want to upset anyone.
I mean, so I'm like, oh well, the referee's going to try to make like.
You used to get that back in the day in the 90s. Obviously, good fucking Keegans, you know,
like Cloughie and that.
But it's good to see that he cares. You know what I mean? He's kicking off, and rightfully so, because it was a fucking absolutely fine goal.
Yeah.
You brought up the point about Tiote's goal though, and that wasn't given.
I kind of understand. I see where the referee's coming from. Doesn't make it right, but I know why he did it because Yoshida was in an offside position, and I don't think he was going to go for it because I think he knew he was offside. But as it was like passing him, I think like Foster like hesitated. Like I think he like stepped back because he thought Yoshida was going to try and head it the other way. So Foster stopped. So I think that'll be deemed interfering with play, even though he didn't. I don't think he had any intention of interfering with play. But because Foster like stuttered, he would have saved it if he didn't stutter.
Aye.
So in that perspective, I know why it was given. Like a few years ago when Tiote fucking banged that fucking special goal in against Man City.
Aye,
I think it was Kabay or someone was standing in the way. Like ducked out the way of it. So. It was never offside.
It does happen now and again.
Yeah, so I know why it was given, but it was still a pretty poor call. Like, so I see where the referee's coming from, but he's still a wanker.
Do you agree with our choice of weekly wanker? Have we missed something here?
Does anyone want a bigger wanker?
Apart from Geordie.
Didn't say Geordie.
Anybody else in professional terms? The Premier League or anywhere else deserve to be the weekly wanker. On the flip side, the weekly winner. That's someone who's been outstanding this week, been a winner this week.
Winner.
You know, a top performer. I'll go on David Silva for Man City.
Yeah, like we were saying before, like he's just getting. How old is he? He's like timeless, isn't he? Like nice time, like 32, 33. Like, but it feels like he's been around since fucking 97.
He's battles obviously in his personal life there. You know, with his ill child, I think that's on the mend now, so that's all good. But you know, come through that, and like he's been around for years, but still be performing at the very best level.
Yeah,
is outstanding. He's obviously doing
just to get better
for Man City and taking them on course to win another Premier League title. So David Silva, the weekly winner there, best performer of the week. Anyone else?
Close contention from Big Rondy.
And I really wanted to pick Rondon, but now we didn't want to be biased here. Oh, we only picked him because he's fucking playing for Newcastle. Even though he was outstanding, best fucking striker performance we've seen for years. 2 huge goals, 3 huge points for Newcastle. So he's up there. Anyone else I've missed out? Let us know. Check out the Magpie channel merchandise. Hoodies, hats, t-shirts, embroidered and printed available, and the back print on the new t-shirts. All sizes available. The link will be in the description of this video to the Etsy. It's etsy.co.uk/the Magpie channel. Make sure you check it out. Support us. It goes back into the channel. It goes into new equipment, away days, prize giveaways for yourselves if you haven't seen the Magpie 4 videos. Enjoy yourself.